Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of three between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Jacob Junis gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Ready now is Derek Jeter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Mondesi is there for it. 1 down.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Number 11 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Next, here is Bernie Williams. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
And it's pretty cool that he's a center fielder, too. It's kind of unusual that you find a guy like him that can play such an athletically demanding position and drive the ball with authority.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The set and the 2-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So stepping in is Jose Canseco. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average. And if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
He's set, and the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down in
the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Oh, look at that stop. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Number 36 gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Whit Merrifield.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Popped him up. Posada is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
He'll enter play here at 293. 16 homers and 65 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 0-2 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Darryl Strawberry. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Oliveira has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Batting 7th, the right.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Tim Raines is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baines is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Solaire. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff
Batting
working
fifth,
for him these days.
the
Looking
catcher.
back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A ball and a strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And stepping in, Hunter Dozier, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Ready with another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Posada. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Jorge Posada.
First pitch of the AB now. Posada, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in
a dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
At the plate, Derek Jeter fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Posada on at first, nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, number 11. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Stepping in next, Bernie Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
High in the air into shallow left center. Mondesi ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Tino Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play at .313, 14 homers and 41 RBIs. The 0-1 offering. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering. Ryan McBroom is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The batter will be Edward Oliveira's. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, number 27.
Digging in will be Adalberto Mondesi. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Strike one to start the at-bat. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And now the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Boggs over to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here at the K. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Striding in is Jose Canseco, grounded out in his last at-bat.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. chased a bad one there. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Darryl Strawberry is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oliveira gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Solaire to hit next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Right side, hit hard. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Raines is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter.
One away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. 50th pitch of the game on its way, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Wade Boggs. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Oliveira is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty with one gone, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon at Kauffman Stadium. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees 1. Now it'll be Ryan McBroom. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him. Popped him up. Jeter is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Every pitcher
The
loves
center
to get
fielder,
quick outs, right?
Edward
How about that? One pitch,
Oliveira.
one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So bases are empty with one out now. And up next is Edward Oliveira. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Number 11 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 27.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, Bernie Williams singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Next up, Tino Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Jose Canseco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Here comes the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Darryl Strawberry stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fly ball out toward right field. Baines able to track it down for the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-1. So here is Whit Merrifield. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now Tim Raines. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Baines is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Solaire.
So next to bat will be Jorge Posada. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on 2nd, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at 2nd, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jay Spry will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Jay Spry.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter grounded up the first baseline. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 2-out double, left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Jorge Solaire to hit next. First delivery to him.
Hitter, Jorge.
Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Martinez waits on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. Into the windup and the pitch. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch?
Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hunter Dozier is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Perez leads off first with 1 away. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Full count. 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Ramiro Mendoza takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 8th inning coming up. KC leads this one 2-1. And now here is number 11. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, as he puts it on the ground to third. Dozier brings it in on to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. Kenny Carrillo enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Next to hit is Tino Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopper to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So now into the box is Edward Oliveira. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games. Back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Adalberto Mondesi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Popped him up. Posada has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains 2-2. Striding forward now is the DH. Darryl Strawberry flew out last time up.
Darryl Strawberry.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder is a total win. Tim Raines.
Next up is Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And now in the box, Wade Boggs. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score. That'll bring up Harold Baines. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In is Jorge Solaire as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2. Now the 0-2. The windup and the 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. No balls, 2 strikes.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first?
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes. So now here is Jorge Posada, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Big spot here, and it'll be Derek Jeter. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And that misses for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next, it'll be number 11, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Oliveira retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Hunter Dozier digging in now. The winning run stands at second base.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here you are looking.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the winning run is across to score.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Kenny Carrillo wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs,